Hi everyone, today I'll be walking you through the subject and verb agreement. The subject and verb agreement refers to rules for using the correct verb according to a singular or plural subject. So what we are doing here is we are using a correct verb for the subject, for the particular subject, whether it is singular or plural. Then we have some basic rules, that is a singular verb can be used for a singular subject, that is a singular object takes a singular verb. Then we have the plural subject takes a plural verb. Simple. Yes. Next we have some examples here, that is Rohan has shifted to a new house. So Rohan is a singular subject and has is a singular verb, so it is correspondingly one and the same, so it is correct. So has as a singular helping verb is used because the subject Rohan is singular. Okay. The next example we have is Rohan and Sneha have shifted to a new home. So here have as a plural helping verb is used because the plural subject Rohan and Sneha is used in the sentence. So because of plural subjects we are using a plural verb. So you got to know that has is a singular one whereas have is a plural verb, helping verb. So next thing, be carefully with this thing. The third example I have is here. Rohan along with his wife has shifted. So since there are two people here, we are using a singular verb. Shifted to the new home. That is all because though two persons are used in the sentence, the use of along with separates the subjects. So that is Rohan and the Sneha separates the subject Rohan and indicates it as a singular subject. That is why singular helping verb is being used. So you got that. So just because we are using along with here, we have used a singular verb. So this is what you're supposed to take care of. I'll just highlight it in a different thing right here. Yeah, okay. Next, we have the rules when the subject of the sentence includes two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and a plural verb is used in that case. So it is like what happens when we are using two or more nouns or pronouns. So that is like when we are using in this case, let me just give an example. It's like Sam and Tina were selected for the job. See here, there are the same thing. Since there are nouns, two nouns, I'm using a plural verb. That's it. That's fine. Next, if two or more singular subjects as this noun are connected by or, either or neither or nor, a singular verb is required. Got that? Because we are specifying if it is at least Sam or Sahara. It's between these two. It's not like combined. So neither Sam nor Shahar is interested in hockey. So it is we are using is here just because it is we have mentioned it as neither. This is also one of the important things. Since because you might be feeling that there are two nouns, let me go ahead with the plural verb. Whereas it's not the case in every time. If we are having or, neither, or nor, we have to use a singular verb. Next, if singular and plural noun or pronoun are joined by or nor, the verb is used according to the subject that is closest to the verb. This is also one thing. See, I have an example. This is also called a rule of proximity. So how is that you're approximating it? Either the boy or the girls have cleaned the room. So here we saw that there was a single subjects in sense. There was only one person's at each time. But whereas in this we have either the boy or the girls. Girls is a plural here. So what it says is we supposed to use the verb according to the subject that is closest to the verb. So which is closest? It is girl. So we are using have for that thing. That is all because we are having girls, which is plural, and have is also plural. So this is called the rule of proximity. Sometimes a singular noun, sometimes a noun is connected to other nouns with words or phrases like along with as well as besides. So I have just given you an example about along with previously in the main heading, and then let's go again. Such phrases are not considered part of subject. Use a singular verb where the subject is singular. He, along with other students, was awarded a prize. So what is happening here is, since we are using along with, we need to consider it to be a singular verb. That is all because we are specifying about this person. He, with the other students, was awarded a prize. Were awarded a prize doesn't sound good, you know that. So let's go on. When a singular noun is connected to a plural noun by the word of, then a singular verb is used in the sentence. So what does it mean is, when a singular noun is connected with a plural noun by of. In sense, if we are using of to connect singular and plural noun in the sentence, it's like, I'll just give an example that is how you will be able to understand it better or clear. A group of students is prepared for the competition. So what does it states here is, it is like of, you able to see this, a group of students is prepared for the competition. That means a singular noun is connected to a plural noun by the word of. So since we are using a singular verb here, then going on next, collective nouns are words. What is collective noun? Collective nouns are the words that express more than one person but are considered singular, and singular verb is used for them also. So for them also, like in sense, if it is a group, team, committee, or class, or whatever that you can imagine has to be a collective noun, you're supposed to use a singular noun. Their team is playing well. Their team. The team is a collective noun, so is a singular verb. So this sounds better when compared to their team are playing well. It's like their team are, that doesn't sound well. So their team is playing well. That's one example. The other example that I would like to give you here is, the group meets every week. The group meets. The group is a collective noun, and meet is a singular verb. That sounds good. Hope you're getting everything there. In the sentence beginning, if the sentence is beginning with here or there, the verb is used according to the words that follow it. Here are the keys. So if you're using here or there, it is the verb that you are using. It should be according to that word and whatever it follows to. So here are the keys. This is an example. And the other example is, there is a huge number of people in the world. Obviously, there is a huge, remember this, there are a huge number of people in the market. There is a huge number. There is a huge number. Hope you got this. If not, let me know in the comments. I'll try to get back to you with whatever is possible. The words each, everybody. You want me to highlight it? I'll do it. The words each, everybody, no one, nobody, sometimes, neither, either, is singular. So a singular verb will be used for these words. So in this case, each of these fruits is delicious, because when you are specifying each of these fruit is delicious, that means you were using a single verb for each and every singular subject. The other example I have is, somebody is knocking at the door. Somebody, yes, somebody are knocking at the door. That doesn't sound good, and that is the reason. It is like somebody is knocking at the door. Then we have other examples, like in instance, what is that happening right here from all the top to bottom is that, what happens? How is that you're supposed to use a verb with what kind of subject? That's all it is. So few, all, many, both, several, etc. These things is used with the countable nouns. The verb is plural. Some men are needed for the war. So some men are needed. So what does it mean is, since it's a plural subject, we are using a plural verb. Simple. It's like few, all, many, both, several. So using all these things, we got to know that since these are not a singular subject, it is a countable noun. So we are using it to be as we're using the plural verb. Next we have the same thing. Is it repeating? No, it's not. Few, all, many, both, several, etc. Is used with an uncountable noun too. Okay, the verb is singular, so these same words it is also can be used for the plural, that is countable noun, the uncountable noun. So something that you cannot count in hand, like the water content or something, the crystals of sugar in the jar, it is not countable. Whereas you can count things like you can count the number of coins that you have in your pocket, anything like which are countable and uncountable. So for countable you are using plural, for non-countable you are using singular. So for an example, I'll give some cream is spoiled. Okay, some of the cream is spoiled. Got that? Okay, next we have, you can make a notes, and I'll be giving the link of this PDF in the description. You can have a look into that thing also. Example of subject-verb agreement. Okay, these, okay, till now you have gone through the rules of what is said, how you're supposed to be using it, and now I'll be giving you the examples of the subject-verb agreement. These clothes are too big for me. Okay, these clothes are too big for me. Are you found that? Okay. My dog always barks at the postmate. See, it is always barks. When it's a singular. See, this dog is singular and the verb is singular. Compound subject. So I'll be giving you the example of compound subjects. Either my brothers or grandpa is going to the park. What happens is here is the grandpa and the brothers. See, brothers plural, grandpa singular, but since we are using either here, we got to take a singular verb here. Fine. My mom or dad is coming to. Okay, there's some mistake here. Rectified it. Sorry for that. Is coming to the play. So yes, just because we are using or here, we'll jump to the next thing. Oh, okay, singular identifying pronoun examples. Okay, singular finite pronoun examples. Somebody will pay this. What was that? Somebody will pay this. Pay for this. Okay. Everybody enjoys a good song, so everybody enjoys. So since everybody is like a collective people, most of the people, since that is still using a single verb here. And then you have plural finite indefinite pronouns. So it is like indefinite, you have no idea what's happening there. So most of the cookies were eaten. Oh, okay, see that, you see, yeah, you will be able to get to know how is it right or not by listening to it. If it sounds good, yeah, but not everything which sounds good is right here. And I have, okay, this is like most of the cookies were eaten, cookies, and where, that's what it comes here. And then both are eligible for the job. Yeah, both seems to be, it's not only seems to be, both is plural and are is also plural. Collective nouns. Okay, the crowd is getting angry. Okay, the crowd, see, it is a crowd, and since there are a lot of large number of people, since then still we are using is because it's a singular thing, because it is a collective noun. The committee meets here every Sunday. The committee is a collective noun, so we are using singular for that. There is a hair in my soap. Oh man. So that seems to be, we are using there and here, and that is the reason we are using singular verb here. Okay, I have an exercise. Okay, let's just like help me with that. You can take some time, or else you can pause the video and try to yourself. Try doing it yourself, and I'll be giving you the answers right now. Okay, the answers is like John and Shara don't want to see that movie. John and Shara don't want to. It's not doesn't, because doesn't seems to be singular. They don't want to see that movie. And then either answer is acceptable. So this is like, it's not like any kind of paragraph. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all differentiated. There's no connection between 1, 2, or 3, whatever it is. And then I've just added it to manage the space there. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let me know if this is not convenient. I'll be changing this thing also. Okay, next. On the third one is, one of my brothers is going on the trip to France. So the answer is yes. So one of my brother is going on the trip to France. And the fourth one is, when fourth one, uh, Charles dash know the answer. Charles don't know the answer. That's what we call it, right? Or Charles doesn't know the answer. That is, Charles doesn't know the answer. Because since doesn't is singular and Charles is also singular, so we're supposed to use doesn't here. It's not don't, because sometimes we use it and it sounds good. That's what I told you. If it sounds good, doesn't mean that it is supposed to be right. Okay, the last, the council members dash very different lives in private. The council members lead very different lives in private. So it is not leads, it is lead. Okay, I'll be marking the answers, I'll be highlighting it. Give me some time. Yes, this was done. And door is brother is yes. This is okay. Hope you're getting everything here, and thank you for watching.